Well, if it isn't my favorite group of second grade scientists. Welcome back! Can you believe we've been through a whole week of science class already? That is just super. I don't know about you, but I love science. Second grade scientists, I have had so much fun learning about living things with you this week. Remember how we learned about living things are the ones that grow and reproduce? Can you do that with me? We don't want to forget. Living things grow and reproduce. So cool. And after we reminded ourselves what's the difference between living and non-living, we learned all about the 4 basic needs of living things. Let's go through each one again. We know that living things need water, right? We get thirsty, and that's our body's way of saying, hey, give me some water. Same goes for other living things. Plants need water to grow. Fish live in water. Dogs drink water. Living things need water to survive. They need water to grow and reproduce. Food. Food is how humans get nutrients, and nutrients is what gives us energy to grow and reproduce. Food gives us the energy that we need to move around and do everything in our daily lives. And food is what helps other things to stay alive too. Plants make their food using sunlight. Other animals will find food in the wild. Living things need food to make energy. Living things also need shelter and space. Our shelter might look like an apartment, or for some people it's an igloo, or a hut, or a shack. Our shelter protects us from the weather or other things that could hurt us. Animals have shelter too. Some animals build nests, some live in dens, some make little homes in streams. Living things have all different types of shelter, and living things also use space. We all love to go outside and move our bodies. Living things need space to survive. And living things also breathe. Fish have gills, humans have lungs, even plants take in the air that we breathe, and they breathe out the air that we breathe. More on that later when we talk about photosynthesis. How cool is it that living things need these 4 basic needs? It makes me think about, wow, how important teamwork is. I mean, think about it. We wouldn't have even been able to figure this out if it weren't for the help of our experts. We talked to my dad, who's a doctor, who told us all about the things that living things need to survive. He helped us. And remember how the botanist, that's the plant expert, he helped me understand how plants are living things. By working together, we're able to help each other. And that is what makes community so special. Second grade scientists, I know that you have helped me learn so much, and I hope that I've helped you learn so much. And just like all of these people are helping us to learn, the 4 living things work together. Without one of these things, living things wouldn't be able to survive. We need all 4. We need water, food, shelters, and space, and air. Each one is really important, and when they work together as a team, they're able to keep living things alive. So cool. All of this talk about living things that grow and reproduce and how they need all 4 of these basic needs makes me think about the thing that we're going to talk about next in science class. It's called the life cycle. Pretty cool. I know I'm excited for it, and I hope you are too. But it's really important to think about, how does this even connect to the life cycle? I don't know what the life cycle is, and I don't know what it has to do with these 4 basic needs. Well, here's a way that we can ease ourselves into this discussion. Think about our 4 basic needs. And think about how you have grown over time. When you were a baby, did you eat the same food that you eat now? No way. I've never seen a baby eat a piece of pizza or a burger. Nope. When babies are little, they can't eat that kind of food yet. They still need food because it's a basic need, but it looks a little bit different. When humans are babies, we need milk or baby food. We don't have the teeth to eat a burger or a pizza, and our bellies aren't ready for it. So milk or baby food and pizza or a burger, they're both food, they're both basic needs, but we can have them at different points in our life cycle. The same goes for animals too. Think about it this way. Have you ever had a pet hermit crab or know someone who has a pet hermit crab? As a hermit crab gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it outgrows its shell. It needs a new shelter and space. But if you gave it a big shell when it was still a baby, it wouldn't be able to survive. So, a hermit crab needs a shell at all points in its life cycle, but that shell will look a little bit different. This might sound a little confusing at first, and that's okay. Right now, I just want you to focus on our 4 basic needs. After you finish watching this video, you'll get to watch a super fun YouTube video that will talk about the life cycle. After you watch that video, you will get to do a super fun activity on Google Slides that has to do with our 4 basic needs and thinking about how they change over time. On Google Slides, you will see that we will focus on one living thing at a time, and then how the 4 basic needs change over time. It's up to you to put them in the right order by matching the pictures together. I hope you have so much fun thinking about how the 4 basic needs change throughout the life cycle. Second grade scientists, I am so proud of all of the learning that you've done this week. We've talked so much about how living things grow and reproduce and why we need these 4 basic needs to stay alive. I can't wait to do science again with you next time, and we'll talk more about life cycles. Have a great day, second grade scientists.